May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. Be blessed by the divine. Good morning to every one of you. We last Friday we discussed who is the important person in my life, and the message was whoever is related to our life, they all are important, even if they are indirectly related, like a CM or Prime Minister or some officer, even then they are also an important person to us because it is a perfect plan of the cosmic consciousness or total consciousness, and their design never fails and their execution never fails. So whoever we are interacting, we are connected. Everyone is important person in our life. If we can approach our life with that understanding as important person, and because he is a manifestation of divinity, then we will never do mistakes again, and our cycle of birth will be completed. And that was the purpose of considering everyone as important person in our life. Now today, what is the important moment in our life, which is the important moment in our life, and also what is the important action in our life. What we do, a lot of actions, starting from morning, getting up from bed to bed, from bed and to bed, we do so many things. So what could be the important action in our life, and what is the important moment in our life? Now, when you say important moment in our life, everyone has their own parameters or experiences to tell us, yeah, that moment is important for me. The word moment means time. We all know that time is precious, and our ancestors, there is a saying in Tamil, proverb in Tamil, kalam pon pondrathu. That means the time is as good as gold. So we like gold. So, gold is an important asset. So how we take care of gold. Actually, yesterday we were about to go for a party, and we need to leave at 4 o'clock. And my wife, when she was getting ready, a small screw on that earring is a small screw, maybe less than half gram gold. And while standing and she was doing it, she was wearing a new earring, and that screw fell down. And already it was 356, 345. And so she was a little bit tensed because she couldn't locate where it is. And then she called me, and I was getting ready up in my room, and then went down, and she said, no, the earring is missing. Okay, so now we need to leave. Forget about that. We will go there and come back, and then we will search. No. We need to locate that, and such a small thing, and it cannot go anywhere. It should be here. We were looking at the floors. We couldn't locate at all. She had to remove the complete dress, and then wear again. Still, we couldn't locate it, and time is running almost like 5 minutes past. I said, no, we need to be punctual, and we need to reach on time. So better we leave it. I know that she is not that happy to leave as it is and then go to the party. Okay, fine. Then I literally fell down on the lie down on the floor with a sharp eyes, and then we found that small screw. How importance that less than half gram of gold we give it, and time is as important as good as gold. That is what our ancestors said. But though they said time is so important as gold, I can buy a gold, I can keep the gold for my future usage. Whereas time, unfortunately, we can't save the time for my future use. But what I can do, I can make use of that moment for my future purpose, for my future enjoyment, for my future happiness or blissful life. We do meditation. So that all that time spent for meditation, it is not only going to help at that moment, it is going to help for all our future. So it is like an investment. So are we using every moment at least as good as gold? So that was the question. And then if I am using it, then what is the most important, or what is the important moment in my life? Life is like an ice cream. If you eat it, it is tasty. But if you don't, it is waste. Either taste or waste, ice cream is going to dissolve on its own. And time is also like that. Whether I enjoy it, or whether I don't use the time, or I ignore the time, or I waste my time, irrespective of that, time flies, time runs away, and we can't go back to the old time and make use of it again. So the time is running like a river. I can't use it. So no, for future. So I need to use the time more precisely. So then, what is the most important time? What is the most important moment in our life? The great scholar Lord Buddha, he was asking a question to his disciples, that what is the lifetime of human beings? What is the longevity of humanity? What is the longevity of a man? What is the lifetime of man? Everybody, most of the guys said 120 years. He said no. Then 100 years, he kept quiet. And then people said 80 years, 70 years, 60 years, 50 years. Buddha said no. Then Buddha realized that the students are so unhappy because they even don't know the lifetime of a human being. So he doesn't want his disciples to go to that sad feelings. So he immediately broke the silence, and then he told, the lifetime of a human being, a lifetime of a man is one moment, just a moment. Then everybody was shocked. You think the one moment is the lifetime of a human being? I am living for 50 years now. So how can you, we don't understand every moment. Then Buddha explained, the moment means what you breathe out. That much time is your life. If I don't breathe out now, my life is gone. I am dead. So what could be the most important moment than this moment? So as long as I breathe out, I am alive, and the time taken to breathe out is just one moment. And if I don't breathe out, there is no moment in future in my life. So every moment is the important moment in our life. That is the message from that response. So what is the important moment in our life? For some people, they may say the time when I got a reward or the gold medal, or to me, if you ask, the time I was with Maharishi, 6 times I was with him on his room. So still, though it is 10 years old, still it is like as if I met him yesterday. It is flashing across my eyes, right? So the important moment in my life is the time I met with my guru, or you can say that where I lost something. So we may feel some moment is important to our life, significant to our life, but here the message is every moment in my life is important. If I don't breathe out, I'm dead. So this moment is important. So every moment in our life is important, and that is what we need to not only understand, and we need to apply it on day-to-day duties or activities, whatever we do. Now, if we can introspect ourselves for a minute, are we utilizing every moment so beneficially or so effectively, so efficiently? If we can introspect ourselves from yesterday morning to yesterday night, how many persons, how many times, how many subjects I have criticized somebody, or I have blamed somebody, or I have argued with somebody, or I have made a nasty comment which could have hurted somebody. All those moments, every moment, we are sent to the earth not to suffer. Suffering, pain, pleasure, it's not our external things. It is inside. It is within me. So human being is the only creature in this universe who can enjoy every moment. So are we enjoying the most important moment, every moment in my life, from morning to night? If we can introspect ourselves, then we will know how much time we waste in our WhatsApp, in forwarding few things. Is it significant? Whatever I did on that moment, was it beneficial to some? Means if we can introspect ourselves, how much time, how many moments we really utilized it effectively, efficiently for the current moment or for my future moments. And that is very, very important. There was in a bus, a huge rush was there, and one student was there, and the driver applied the brake suddenly, and this guy, college student, so he just moved at the front, and there was another college girl, and so because of that sudden brake, he touched her cheek, and literally like kissing, he did it. That girl asked him, "Hey, what are you doing?" He said, "I am BE second year. What are you doing?" See, the present moment. Are we enjoying every moment in the present situation? Or are we thinking about the past? Even whatever mistake done, that fellow, definitely, he kissed her, but he didn't think about that even. Though she is asking, "Hey, what are you doing?" He answered the question in a different perspective. "I am second year engineering. What about you?" So are we living in the present moment? Are we enjoying every moment in our life? Or one statistic says that almost some 68% of the moments, 68% of the time, people either think about the past or worry about the future, or do some planning or calculation or forecasting about the future events. And they miss the present moment, and they fail to enjoy that moment with happiness, assuming that what I am thinking now will bring me happiness in future, but that moment is gone. So every moment is important in our life, and the past is past. I can't gain back. Maybe I should learn from the past and keep that lessons for my future attitude towards life, but I don't need to always think about the past. And the future is yet to come. Why I can plan for my future. I can prepare myself for the future. But when that you are separately allot your time to planning. So to do planning, that famous 80-20 rule. That rule is applied almost in every aspects of our life. They say that normally, which is 100% correct, because I follow that. Whenever I go to office in the morning, 7 o'clock office, and 7 to 7:15, I spend time only for planning the day and the next day as well. And I also see in my diary what was missing, what I failed to perform on the previous day. So I rewrite again, and then what are the things which I need to do today, and anything for tomorrow's job to make it easier. Should I prepare something today? So some planning is required, that 20% of the time total. So if I am working for 10 hours, that 20% of the time you should spend for planning, then the 80% of the time it can be really effective. And if you take a business, any business, they say that people spend time on 80% of the customers who brings only 20% of the revenue. So if there is a company, if they analyze their cost sheet, profit and loss account, it is true that 80% of the income comes from 20% of the customer. Similarly, the time also, we need to take care of the time by proper planning about future, but always thinking about the future by failing to enjoy every moment in life is not at all good. So we need to really use every moment in our life so that we enjoy that, and for future at the same time we can plan ourselves for that. Now, is this possible to enjoy every moment in our life without thinking about the past and without worrying about the future or planning about the future? Is that possible? It is possible. But maybe it is possible for you. Whether is it possible for me? No, it is possible for every one of us, because every one of us have lived like that, not for 1 month, not for 2 months, almost like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years when we were young. When we were like a baby, we never worried about the past. Even my mother beats, we forget it, and the next moment we go to mommy for a kiss. So we forget about the past and we don't care about future because we don't know about the future, whatever is there. And even on the present, living in the present, that time also, if a small snake is coming, we don't know it is snake, we don't know it will bite, and it is dangerous, we don't know. As if it is like a cat, we go near the snake. That much we enjoyed every moment without even calculating whether it is harmful or not. So we used to live present, with the present, enjoying every present moment. But the more we gain knowledge, and then we restrict ourselves to live in present, and we care about the future, or we think about the past, which cannot be reversed. So we used to live like that when we were young. So then why can't we live like this now? Enjoy every moment. One of the guy asked a great scholar what we should teach to children. And that great scholar said, please don't teach anything to the kids. Let them live like that. Because when you teach, then you are spoiling their capability to enjoy every moment in life. We only teach them. So how to do all that calculation? And there are some people who remembers 25 years back, that fellow didn't invite me for Graha Pravesam, and why I should invite him now. So all that we fail to enjoy every moment in our life. There are people who live in the present, but they are not enjoying every moment. So the important moment is now, but I have to make sure I enjoy every moment in life. Somebody was looking for a room, lodging. So they went to a hotel for a room, and the guy said, yeah, we have room, single room, double room. I want to see the room. So the room boy, he was asked to take this gentleman to show the room. So he was taking him to the room. This fellow is not talking about past or future. He lives present now. And that fellow, as soon as they went to a place, the guy started asking, hey, come on, what is this? How can I live in this room? There is no toilet, there is no bed. I can't sleep in this room. Then, sir, please, patient. This is a lift area. We have to go to the first floor. There I will show you the room. You are not going to stay in the lift. This is called a lift. Now, people live in the present also. They have to apply their intelligence to make sure every moment we enjoy it, not spoiling my happiness and spoiling others' happiness also. Sometimes we have to be in awareness state in every moment. Important moment is now, and every moment I have to be in awareness state. Maharishi says, constant awareness, continuously, even one fraction of second, if you miss it, you are going to invite problem for future, either now or future. One lady asked, she gave him paracetamol, Panadol tablet. I said, no, I don't have any body pain. Why are you giving me this tablet? Oh, you don't have a body pain? Excellent. Then she gave me one glass of Horlicks. Take Horlicks. Oh, no, I didn't ask for any Horlicks. I am fine. I am energetic. I am with full energy. So nothing. Then she said, today is very hot outside. Please, you make a leave and tell your office that you don't go to office. Take leave today. Then immediately he is in present and he realized the important moment is now. Why she is telling that don't go to office? Today is very hot. So immediately he replied, oh, my dear, so sorry. Really, I promise you, I don't know how to use a grinder. I don't know how to wash a grinder. That lady said, no, don't worry at all. Today, maid is absent. Maid is not come. So you are energetic. You don't have a headache. So please wash all the bedrooms, hall, including, washroom. Now that fellow is so present and he is able to guess what she is going to tell, why she is going to ask for taking a leave today, in the name of hot summer climate outside. So every moment we need to enjoy. We need to be in awareness state. Forget about the past and future. Constant awareness means calculation. By calculating the past experience, analyzing the present situation, and calculating the result of what I should do now. And then you do your action. This is called constant awareness. So important moment in our life is we need to understand every moment is important in our life and we have to enjoy every moment in our life That is about important movement. Any questions, anything in this, or I will finish it and then we will go for questions. And the next one is important action. What could be the important action in our life? Maybe can I request you to put it in your chat box? What could be the important action in our life? You may write in the chat box. Not harming myself or others, excellent. To be part of divinity, very good. To do good to yourself, excellent. Analyzing thoughts and then work accordingly, super. Every action with awareness based on twofold moral principle is very important, super, excellent. Doing the day-to-day activities on time, yoga, meditation, so that that day is complete, absolutely fantastic. Excellent, excellent. Okay, great. Introspection, excellent. Of course, it is important. Yeah, exercise, meditation, experiencing and trying to find answer who I am is important action. Okay. Realizing that everything is divine, not harming anyone. Absolutely. Super, fantastic. Excellent. Most of you got it right. I agree. Twofold path is very important. Super. Very nice. So exercise, meditation, following the morality or the virtuous way of life. If I can't live without doing anything. I have to do something. If I don't do my duties or all the duties, then also it is a sin in one way. Maharishi have mentioned that if I am lazy, that spoils the purity of genetic center. So I can never reach the stage of divine realization. So I have to perform some action. But we do a lot of actions. From morning to night, we do a lot of actions like, as you said, introspection, exercise, meditation, not harming others or helping others. We do so many actions from morning to night. So doing some action is really important. And in that actions, what action is really important? That is what we are trying to just find out. If you see our great scholars who lived in our country, there was a great scholar called Mahavir, and those guys, they are all realized people. Every word they say carries lot of in-depth meaning, and people about Mahavir, they say that if Mahavir is walking on the streets, there are trees with thorns, and if he is walking on the street, the thorn, if the thorn is like this, the thorn will put its head down so that the thorn is not visible to Mahavir. And that is the effect of him walking on the road. When he is walking, the thorns doesn't show its thorn outside or exposing out its thorn, and it shrinks or puts its head down so that it looks plain and there is no sharp thing on that tree. And that is the effect of Mahavir on the plant. So people used to say, oh, these are all stories people build up about somebody. How thorn knows it? If he is walking and I need to put my head down, I can't show my head up where, because I am having thorn. Yes, you may think as a story, but unfortunately it is totally incorrect. because today's quantum physics says you can't pluck a flower without disturbing the distant star. Everything is connected and everything is energy. So if somebody is walking and I am walking, the tree will know the difference, because through the universal magnetism and through the quality of the biomagnetism that person is carrying, everything is obviously there on the magnetism, and the thorn will come to know this is the quantum physics. So it is there. Now, if he is walking, the thorn is putting its head down. That means what Mahavir was doing it. Is it not that important action in my life? If I can duplicate what Mahavir used to do it, so that thorns puts its head down. I don't want that. At least all the thorns, I don't care. But at least my wife, my kids, my parents, my neighbors, even they don't need to put the head down. At least let them not disturb me in my activities. That itself is a great boon for our life. Is that not possible if I try to copy what Mahavir used to do it, so that the thorn puts its head down? Let's think about it, what he used to do it. Okay, let's come to the great Prophet Muhammad. When he is walking on the desert area where hot sun is there, the clouds will assemble together, and the group of clouds will move in the same speed as Prophet Muhammad to cover him like an umbrella, so that he doesn't feel the hot. What a kind of response from the clouds to a human being. What Prophet Muhammad was doing it. Is it not that is more important for me to copy and do the same action, so that I don't want cloud to cover me? I will easily carry an umbrella, but my office colleagues, boss, my wife, kids, relatives, let them not at least disturb me instead of protecting. Clouds used to protect Prophet. I don't want protection. At least if I am away from the disturbance of others, how good our life will be. So what Prophet Muhammad was doing it. Let us think and identify what he was doing it, and let us ourselves do it, so that we also become like the great scholars, right? And we can also. That is why Maharishi says, don't touch my feet at all. You can go, you can rise above me, right? So don't fall on my feet, and you make yourself as lower than me. Not at all. You are capable to have the divine to achieve the divine realization. So yeah, okay, fine. So that was from Prophet Muhammad. Once Mahatma Gandhi used to take hot water, lemon, and honey every day. So in one of the lecture, and his assistant or his colleague Mahadeva Desai, is a person called Mahadeva Desai, and he prepared that honey and lemon on one glass of hot water, and it is so hot, so he kept it near him. And after 5 minutes, the Mahatma Gandhi looked at it, and he asked him, "Oh, why you didn't cover that glass with something, some lid, why you kept it open?" Then he said, no, don't worry, and I am sure nothing fall down on it, no flies or anything, no dust on that, it is so clean. It was so hot, and steam was coming out of that glass of water, so I kept it open so that it gets cooled down, and so you can easily take it after a few minutes. And Gandhi looked at him and told him, you should have closed it. That would have been much better than keeping it open. Then he said, no dust actually here. Everything is clean. We are in a closed room and I am watching it. No, not that. When you keep that glass tumbler open without covering it, the steam which came out of that hot water, it could have killed so many bacteria or virus which was there in the atmosphere. And that is what you have already, that steam might have killed many. We could have avoided it by closing that hot water which is there in the glass, right? What a kind of thinking. That is why he is called Mahatma, Maha plus Atma, right? At least we want to be like an human Atma, not like a animal Atma, right? So what he was doing it, what Mahavir was doing it, what Prophet Muhammad was doing it, and what Maharishi Okay, they are all before we are born. In this century, we have seen a living scholar, Maharishi. When Maharishi was going to bus stand to go to some place, and he was just walking besides the bus, and there was a lady who was sitting in the bus, you know, the tobacco which is there, and she spitted that tobacco waste without seeing him, and in his white shirt, whatever she spitted, it fall there, and it was in red color, and the whole thing became, you know, red. So that lady could realize it. He is something a great man, and I spitted on him. So she came down and she apologized. She was trying to, I will clean it, like that. She was trying to tell Maharishi, and Maharishi said, no, 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 don't worry, don't worry. We all are a product of waste. See the wordings. I myself is a product of waste, which is a sexual vital fluid, right? Only the excess is a waste, which has to be eliminated. Out of that, I was born. So why you think it is a bad thing you have done? Nothing is bad. Everything is fantastic. No worries. You please carry on with your work. I will take care of my cloth. No worries at all. What kind of thought he was having it? What action he was doing it? Is it not important for us to do similar action in our life, even if somebody scolds us, criticizes us, or cheat us, or they cheated, anything, insulted us, anything, let them do, but how we are reacting to them, that is most important. That is the most important action in our life. So what Mahavir, what all those great scholars have done, the most important action in our life is only one, which is love, love, love. What is the meaning of love? Love is, now we need to define love as unconditional love, because what we exhibit is a conditional love. When my wife is ready by 4 o'clock, I'm happy. But if my wife is looking for a earring screw at 3:55, I'm not happy. I love her, but I don't love her when she is not as I expected. So then this is not love. The love means that is a business. If she follows what I say, I have good relationship with her. But if I don't follow what I say, no, the business is broke and he is no longer related to my business. Okay, bye-bye, Kalivali, gone. So that is business. Love is unconditional. Whatever she does, I take care of her. Love means, according to Maharishi, it is not a noun. In dictionary, it says noun. Noun means love means harmonious feelings, pleasant feelings. Of course, love is a feeling as well. Maharishi never said it is not a noun. It is a noun also. But the actual harmonious or pleasant feelings can come only if I do some actions. That is called love. And what action? Action, love means protection and nurturing. These are the two words he defined for love and compassion. Compassion, you can't separate it from love. It's all together. So the love means protection and compassion. Protection means what? That lady spitted the tobacco waste. Let her not feel bad for it. Let her not feel pain for that. So he is protecting. Don't worry, I myself is a product of waste. Why you think you put waste on you spitted waste on my cloth? Not at all, never. I am waste, and why you think that? So she definitely will not feel that same pain after the moment she spitted, right? And that is the kind of love we should exhibit it. But what we do, if she is not as my expectation, I give pain to them, or I take pain to them. If I can't give pain to them, I take myself. Okay, I can't shout her, but always she's like that. God, why you gave her as my spouse? And then I take the pain within me. So love is protecting and also nurturing. What she wants, I give it. And also Maharishi says in another one, another poem, by realizing her need, by realizing the situation, I change my need, I change my goal, and I try to protect, I try to nurture, I try to help her, help them as much as possible. And that is what is called love. And there is a beautiful poem Maharishi has written. And important moment. Life is like ice cream. We have seen it. Time is precious. Yes. And yeah, we saw that. All that I explained it. Present moment is we have covered that. Important action, right? Okay, all that I explained. In this poem, Maharishi has written here, what is love? Love is an action by which you are trying to remove the pain of someone. So you are helping to remove the sufferings of others. That is called love. Love means, okay, she is suffering because she lost the screw of her earring. So you try to help her. Don't ask question why you are searching. Time is late. You are always, you don't know why you put the screw while standing. You have to sit down and keep something at. All these are not protection. All these are not helping her, or at least the pain what she has. I'm not helping to remove that pain. If I do something to remove the pain, what was done? Literally, I lie down on the floor after getting it ready and looked at every corner and there. Then I found that a small screw within maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And that is called love, rather than shouting her, rather than complaining her, rather than, not giving any protection for her state, right? And that is called love, virtues, and that is the enlightenment of consciousness. Enlightenment of consciousness is nothing like I know so many things. That is knowledge. Enlightenment of consciousness is love. That is the most important action everyone should do. That love is helping others to remove their suffering, getting rid of their pain. What action I should do so that they don't feel the pain. That is called love. If I exhibit that love, then that will be a lamp for the entire world. That is what the third line says. You will be like a lamp. That lamp, everybody will see the light of it around us. And in fact, he says the entire world will learn from you if I exhibit that true love. And the last line is, that is the only seed which can purify my genetic center. All my today's pleasure and pain is depending upon what is in my genetic center. What is the karma I am carrying? That decides my happiness and pain. And he says, if I exhibit love now, that is a seed to purify my genetic center. And let us realize that, and let us, love all, serve all. This is what another great scholar said: love all, serve all. So love is the important action in our life. That is what this poem says. And here he defines how to do that as well. He says, as I explained, you try to understand by looking very sharply what they want, what exactly they are looking for. My wife, she forgets it. 4 o'clock is a party, 3:45 we need to leave, and I like to be punctual, and she forget everything. She wanted to find out that small screw which is worth 200 real or 100 real. That screw is important for her. Oh, okay, that is what she wanted. Forget about the party. Who is most important? The most important person is the person who is opposite to me now, to whom I am interacting, not the party. Let him be anything. The great Tata, I think last year it happened, right? The Queen Elizabeth invited him to give a lifetime award or some award. And he was supposed to fly, and all his teams were already in London. And his dog became sick on that day, where he has to take a flight. He cancelled the entire program. The award is for him. The award, we think he get it from the Queen of United Kingdom. How significant it is for someone's achievement, life. No, for him, the dog was so important to him at that moment. Important person is his dog, and he cancelled everything else. So the important person is my spouse, where she is looking for what she wants is that screw, right? So now find out it. You change your desire. The second line says, you change your desire by observing the other's desire. And that is called virtues, that is called duty, that is called love. So he defined this as love, virtue, duty. That is the duty. Okay, now my wife says every day I want a necklace. That is what her desire is. Let me buy some loan, because my wife is important person in front of me now, and she wants this. So I have to realize her desire, and I need to change my desire. No, I should not get any loan. No, 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 change it. This is most important. That is why you use the word duty also. With duty consciousness, I need to do. If I do something like that, will I suffer now or either in future, either now or in future? So use that duty consciousness to perform your action. But love is the most important action in our life. That is what this poem says. Actually, I have to thank Anuradha Satyan. I don't know whether she is here. I think she's not here. And I sent my Tamil PowerPoint only yesterday, because it was decided, I think, only at 2:30 afternoon that I should speak today. So I sent the PowerPoint Tamil one. I asked her, can you translate? If possible, you translate it before 8:30 Friday morning. And she sent it late night yesterday. So this particular slide, she didn't translate it. So it's like that. And the other translations, all she has done it. Anyway, I will translate to you. In this poem, what he says, I became we. There is no I. I equal to we. If we can make myself as we all, Vasudeva Kudumbakam. In our scriptures, it is mentioned. Vasudeva Kudumbakam means it is not my wife, my kid, my father, my mother, my brother, my sister. Everyone is my family. If I can expand my family from this level to the entire universal level, then I am a self-realized person, right? That is the purpose of birth. Until I achieve it, then I will be able to, I have to go through some pain in my life. So he's here in the line, he says that I became we. Everyone is, it's not me. We all are one. That is what she says. Because of that we all live in different countries. We all have different appearances. We all have different intelligence, and we all differentiate people with a religion, caste, creed, sex, all because of I and mine. That is the difference. That is the thing which is differentiating myself from the divinity, from others. If I apply that I and mine, then the 2, 4, 6th line, it says that we will have to go through pain in our life. If you realize this, if you understand this, you become one with the divinity and you have a blissful life. That is what this particular poem says. And that is why he has given a meditation called Turyatit meditation. If the more you meditate in Turyatit, you expand your mind to the universal level. So your intelligence doesn't stick to my wife, that earring, all small things. You expand your mind. I look at my wife from that level. Small issue. Okay, she wants that screw. What happens? No problem. Let us find out the screw and give her. She's so happy the moment. Actually, in fact, she immediately came and, oh, sweet. She kissed me for such a small screw in 2 minutes. See, if we can expand our mind to that level, yes, that is what the Turyatit meditation gives that practice to us. Now, just I want to conclude it by saying 2 experiences which happened in the last 2 months. I'm not sharing it because I have done something great. Nothing like that. I just want you to realize that how significant the practices what Maharishi has taught us. And I was in Dubai last March 17. I was there on March 17 for a conference. I went there, and that I went to India for my brother's daughter wedding function. And so my brother wanted the chain for that, Mangal Sutra or whatever. Okay, so I had to buy some chain, and also I need to buy a necklace for as a gift. So I went to a mall nearby, which was around 2 kilometers from my hotel, and then I went there. I purchased the gold, and that fellow because I have two gold ornaments. They put it in a box, like such a big box, that necklace. So I was carrying in a Malabar gold, that bag. Everybody will know I'm carrying the gold. So I was waiting outside that mall for a taxi. So I was little bit careful, because I'm carrying two bags with gold in it, and I need to safely, reach my room, which is 2 kilometers away from there. And I came by walking. While coming, I came by walk. And then I thought the taxi was not coming for 5 minutes. Then I thought that I have seen a sugarcane juice available on board in that mall entrance. So I went there, I got a sugarcane juice, and then I came there. And while sipping the sugarcane juice, I was waiting in that taxi stand in front of the mall. And then after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, one Pakistani gentleman who must be around 50 plus, he came to me and he asked me in Hindi, either to taxi nahi aayega, means taxi will not come here, and you please don't wait here. And I said, oh, okay, fine. Then I asked him where the taxi will be available, and here it's a school time now, so there will be huge rush. Always taxi is a problem here. You go outside and then you may find a taxi. I said, thank you so much. Then he told me, Sawal, can I ask a question? So he asked me, can I ask a question? For which I am trying to find answer for last 10 minutes. I am restless. So he was telling me in Hindi, I need to know answer. What question? Problem है, मुश्किल नहीं है, क्या है? I asked him, what is that? Then he told me, after drinking that sugarcane juice, it was a paper cup, plastic throwaway cup, and you went to that dustbin bucket where the dust or waste are put, and you went there, as if that plastic cup, as if that paper cup has a feeling and it has a pain, and you put it very smoothly like a small baby. You put it safely on another cup which was inside that dustbin, and then we people throw it there. So I am trying to find out why you did like that. The cup also has a pain. What is the reason for you to do like that? Then I realized, oh, I did like that. Then I told him, I'm so sorry. Really, with awareness, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I don't know. After you say only, I am understanding that, oh, I have done like that. Then I had to explain him, sorry, the cup doesn't have, now I am trying to understand why I did like it. So I am trying to give you some answer for that. The cup doesn't have any feelings. It doesn't have any pain. Either you throw it or you do it. Cup doesn't have suffer any pain at all. But I know why I did it. Then I told him I used to do some meditation, and every day meditation, twice I do meditation, and every meditation 3 times. So total 6 times a day, I always do an auto suggestion that I should not harm anybody in my life, which I have been doing it for the last 10 years or 12 years. I think that is in every cell within my body. That is what you are telling me. Purposely I didn't do like that. So maybe that could be the reason. That is what I could explain him. I did not have any other answer for that action. Then I also realized many times on the roads, I always I behave like a child. I always like a child. I used to kick even if some cup is there or stone is there, I used to kick it to the side, or I used to play with that empty water bottle, right? So it makes noise like a baby, how it plays. I used to play if there is a chance, right? And if there is no one watching me or thinking me like a mad fellow. So, but I am trying to recollect in the last maybe 5 years, I never did like that. I always, even if cup is there, I take it as if it is like a baby and then put it somewhere close to that. Why that habit came? All that auto-suggestion, meditation. So all these practices, we may not be able to see the benefit immediately, but it becomes part of our habit and culture. And second one, in April, On April 9th, I was taking a train from my hometown Tirunelveli to Guruvayur in a Guruvayur Express. And, it was at 6:40. The train left at 6:40. And around 7:30, the TTR came to check the ticket. And I showed my ticket and I was having a top berth, upper berth. And then he told me, yours is U6 upper. Yes, fine. And there was another gentleman who was around 40 plus, and he was in a lower berth. And because the TTR showed the ticket and all that. And then TTR left. Then I told that gentleman, I don't know him. So I told him, sir, normally I go to upper berth at 9 o'clock. If you want to sleep early in the lower berth where I am sitting it, you let me know. I will go immediately. I just told him. He said, okay, sir, fine. And I was just going through my mobile, doing something, some recording and listening something and all that. And around 8:55, I went up and slept. And around 4:05, somebody woke me up from that, when I was in the upper berth. And he was the same person who woke me up. And then he told me, sir, your stop has come. It's Ernakulam. Actually, on that day, the train did not go to Guruvayur for some work. I don't know. But they sent me SMS that it will not go there. You have to get down at Ernakulam and then take another bus or whatever. So it was the last stop. Then I was, literally a little bit hurried to pack me things. He said, no, don't worry. This is the last stop. You get down leisurely. And he went out. So then I took my bag and then I went down. He was waiting for me, to whom I don't know who is that. And then he told me, you have to go to where you have to go. I said, Guruvayur. Okay, I will take you to the bus stand. I said, no worries. You please carry on with your job. I will take an auto. I will go to Ernakulam. Sir, I have to go to Thrissur actually. I said, no. It is 2 kilometers away and you may not get taxi at this time, 4 o'clock. So I will. Sir, why are you helping me? I don't understand. You please carry on with your work. And I was just having one backpack. That's all. It's just for 2 days trip. So he said, no. I have been traveling in this train almost monthly once from Tirunelveli to Ernakulam. Every month, once minimum, I go. And I have seen so many people for the last 15 years. And some people used to sit in the lower berth. And I have to sleep on the lower berth, but they don't give me the space. And they may chat, they may talk until 10 o'clock. I need to simply wait there until this fellow goes to his upper berth so that I can occupy the lower berth where he is sitting. But I don't know you just immediately, the moment you know that I am, so whatever. So I have to help you. That's what he said. I have to help you. Okay, fine. So he took me to his bike stand and then he took his bike and then I went with him to the bus stand. And the wonderful part is, I said, okay, sir, thank you so much. You go. No. The boards are in Malayalam, so you can't read it. There are so many buses. So I will show you. Sir, you please show from here. Don't come inside. I will carry on. Then he said, that red color bus, the third one from left, you go there. That goes to Ernakulam. Okay, thank you so much. Then he came with me to that bus, nearby bus. Then he talked to the bus conductor and then he told me, no, don't go there. After 5 minutes, that bus will go. That is a non-stop bus. In 1 hour, 15 minutes, you will reach there. This may take 2.5 hours because it will stop everywhere. Thank you so much, sir. I didn't take his name. I didn't ask him any detail. He left. I came. I'm just thinking, what made these two happen to me there? Otherwise, I would have struggled a little bit to find out. Otherwise, I might have been delayed by taking another bus, waiting for an auto. So many things are there. It happened. Why? I just asked one question. When you want to sleep on the lower berth, let me know. I will go up. You just realize what they want, what would be good for them. You change your activities accordingly. That is called the true love. If we can exhibit true love, I'm sure you might all have gone through such experiences in your life. I just shared it, which happened very recent and which was not new to me. I have on many things. This is a very simple matter, but even on a very serious matter, once I got into, even on that, things fall in place much better than what I expect. So all that will happen only if we consider the important action in our life is love, love, love. If we can show that love, for sure, our life is going to be blissful, and what we think it will happen and what is possible only, we will start thinking. Now, these three questions, the important person in our life, important moment in our life, and important action in our life, these are all really thought-provoking questions. You think about these questions and think about these answers every day for some days. And I believe these questions and these answers will definitely take you in a different level of thinking and approach to your day-to-day activities, which could be challenging for all of us every day. We all have challenging situation, challenging people and things like that. So this may, I'm sure this may give you a new direction, new dimension to your life. So with this, I conclude today's lecture. And if any questions is there, we will go through the question answers.